You require my assistance?
Your request has been granted. If you think that's a good idea.
What is it again? Let's get going. Do you need some help?
Amazing! This gate appears to be made of 2 gigantic emeralds and it radiates powerful protective magic. There was a remark in the Terratonomicon of something called the Emerald Gates of Naga. The greatest treasures of the old god's temple were said to be hidden behind it, protected by a fearsome guardian.
That must be where they are keeping the Howling Flail. What are we waiting for? Let's go in, kill the guardian, and retrieve our sacred relic.
The gates seem to be locked by a powerful magic. There are some kind of runes in front of the gates. Let's see if I can find some clue about how to get past. The runes appear to be of the same kind as the ones we saw before. They belong to the alphabet detailed in the Dark Speech Appendix of the Terratonomicon.
Let's have a closer look at the grimoire and see what the runes mean. I'm ready to listen.
With your plan.
Woof, woof.
This is inconceivable! Elementary. This shall surely be done. Nothing happened. Splendid! Elementary. Fine. Elementary. Splendid! Elementary. Fine. Elementary. Splendid! Nothing happened.
Is this just another dream? If you think that's a good idea.
Most fascinating.
Let's get going!
I concur with your plan. If you think that's a good idea.
Ready to
Your
listen.
request has been granted. If you think that's a good idea, I shall see to that.
Let's get
This
going.
is inconceivable. Elementary. This shall surely
ready
be
to
done.
listen.
With your plan.
You require my assistance? Splendid! Fine. By the beards of the ancestors. This must be the legendary Well of Corruption. Looks like Erigdon didn't lie when he told me about the vast powers of the old gods. The sheer amount of raw elemental energy in the air is incredible.
Be sure to keep inside the range of my aura of protection. Or otherwise, the energies of the well will surely consume you.
There appears to be a ramp on the other side of the well. It seems to be a perfect place to fill up the rod of absorption.
Let's
I shall
get
see to
going.
that. Your request has been granted. I concur with your plan. I beg your pardon.
Do you need some help? Is there no rest for the wicked? Ready to listen.
The gaze of the
Go
Watcher
on,
is
I'm
approaching us
listening.
again. Prepare yourselves.
Yes, let's do it.
Is this just another dream?
I'm ready to listen.
This is
I shall see to
inconceivable.
that.
This shall surely be done. Elementary. Fine. This shall surely be done. Nothing happened.
What? All right.
Well, fine. Splendid! Nothing happened.
Build more dwarven homes! Woof! Let's get going!
You require my assistance?
Some help?
If you think that's a good
This
idea,
is inconceivable.
I concur with your plan. I shall see to
Ready to
that.
listen.
If you think that's a good idea. I shall see to that. If you think that's a good idea, I shall see to that.
What is it again? Do you need some help? I'm ready to listen. My nose agrees. Woof! Woof! My nose agrees. Woof! I'm ready to listen. Do you need
If you
some help?
think that's a good idea, I concur with your plan.
Most fascinating. Fine. Splendid! Fine. Elementary. This shall surely be done. Elementary. Fine. DHULU. The legendary all-seeing eye of the Inquisition. So, it was indeed the all-seeing eye that has been watching us all this time. The all-seeing eye is one of the most powerful servitors of the old gods. They say that its visionary powers turn the tide in the war of the old gods' fall against the dragons. Its gaze is said to turn all those it falls upon into primordial ooze.
Great! I knew I should have brought a mirror and a blindfold along. Woof! Do you
I
need
shall
some
see to
help?
that.
More work? Righto.
What worries you today?
Ready to listen.
Your request has been
You
granted.
require my assistance? Well?
Do you need some help?
If you think that's a good idea.
Our forces are under attack.
This shall surely be done. Splendid! This shall
Let's
surely
get
be done.
going. Come on, do you need some help?
If you think that's a good
Ready to listen.
Require my assistance?
Do you
Splendid!
need some help?
I shall see to that.
Yes, let's do it.
Our hero has fallen.
Do you need some help?
Our hero has fallen.
Ready to listen. Let's get going.
Our hero has
I
fallen.
know,
Our
sir.
forces are under attack.
Let's get going. I'm ready to listen.
Better be worth it.
That's a deal. Yes, let's do it. Let's get going. Ready to listen. My nose.
Our hero has fallen.
This is inconceivable. This is inconceivable.
What?
Raise Garuffle.
For honor.
Let's get going.
At your easy.
Locked and loaded. I am not afraid.
Our forces are
Ready
under
to
attack.
listen.
Well,
If you think that's a good idea, I concur with
this shall surely be done.
it. I shall see to
What
that.
are you bothering me about?
Is this just another
Ready to
dream?
listen.
Splendid!
Our hero has fallen.
Fine. Splendid!
Our forces are under attack.
My nose agrees. That's a deal.
Our hero has fallen.
Require my assistance?
You have a target? I'm your shooter. Aye, time to go.
Well,
If you think that's a good idea.
you require my assistance? This is inconceivable.
I shall see to that.
Our forces are under attack.
What do you need? I'm your shooter.
Raise the rifle! I'm ready to listen.
Easy.
Woof! Woof!
Go on,
Well.
I'm listening.
This is inconceivable. Most fascinating. Well, this is inconceivable.
Your
Most
request has been
fascinating.
granted.
You
I
require
concur
my
with your
assistance?
plan.
Most fascinating. Well, you require my
I
assistance?
shall see to that. I concur with you.
Well, this
I
is
shall see to
inconceivable.
that. I concur with your plan.
Most fascinating. To battle! This is inconceivable.
Our hero has fallen.
What do you need? Go on, I'm listening.
Is it better be worth it? Most fascinating. You require my assistance?
Do you need some help?
Is there no rest for the wicked?
I'm
If
ready
you
to
think
listen.
that's a good idea,
Woof!
I shall see to that.
I'm ready to listen. Do you need some help?
If you think that's a good idea, I shall see to that.
Well,
What is our plan? I concur with your plan.
Go on, I'm listening. What is it again? I think I've got it.
most fascinating. Fine. Elementary.
Your request has been granted.
What? All right. Right.
Ready to listen.
I concur with your plan.
This is inconceivable.
Let's get going.
Your request has been granted. Is
Most
this just
fascinating.
another dream?
Well, this shall surely
ready to
be
listen.
done.
The power of the dragon flame.
What are you bothering me about?
I
Let's
concur
get
with your
going.
plan. If you think that's a good idea. Your request has been granted.
I'm ready
I
to
shall
listen.
see to that.
What is it again?
Let's
I
get
concur
going.
with your plan.
My nose.
Your request has been
Do
granted.
you need some help? Let's get going. Do you need some help?
I shall see to that.
You require my
What
assistance?
Go
worries
on,
you today?
I'm listening.
Let's get going. Woof! At long last, I have the howling flail of Isignol in my paws.
What is this? Oh, an immense power is surging from the Howling Flail. It's beginning to vibrate.
It cannot be. The sacred flail howled in Bog's paws. I thought that the howl of the howling flail was only a metaphor. For so many generations, the flail had not howled.
It was never a metaphor. Do you see it now, Blackpaw? I am a true heir of Isignol, one of the few who have survived all these years.
A true heir of Isignol? How can it be? It was thought that Isignol's bloodline had died out several decades ago.
It has been a secret that some of the royal family members escaped when the old kingdom of gnolls collapsed and lived in hiding as ordinary gnolls. My parents were their descendants. The talisman I carry is proof of that heritage. The time has come to reunite the scattered Gnoll tribes and lead them to their former glory.
Now wait just a minute! My family also has a claim to the Gnoll throne, and that's my flail! Give it back!
Silence, usurper! Do you deny my God-given right to the throne and this flail?
Stop! You all have heard the flail howl. The scriptures make it clear that the one in whose paws the flail howls is the rightful king of Gnolls. Do you question the scriptures, Thorpe Blackpaw? All howl to the rightful king!
Very well. As I was just saying, I acknowledge you as my king. My tribe will aid you in your quest to rebuild the Gnoll Kingdom.
I concur with your
Do you
plan.
need some help? That's a deal. Let's
I
get
shall see to
going.
that.
My nose agrees.
If you think that's a good idea. I concur with your plan. I shall see to that.
Fine. Splendid. This shall surely be done.
Do you need some help? Let's get going.
I concur with your plan.
Let's
Your
get
request
going.
has been granted.
Ready to listen.
I concur with your plan. If you think that's a good idea. I shall see to that.
What is it again?
I'm ready to
I
listen.
concur with your plan. I shall see to that.
Let's get
Your
going.
request has been granted. I concur with your plan. If you think that's a good idea.
Do you need
Your
some help?
request has been granted. I concur with your plan.
Let's
If you
get
think
going.
that's a good idea.
Do you need some help? Aye, sir.
This is
Let's
inconceivable.
get going.
I'll burn.
Splendid.
Do you need some help?
I shall see to that. I beg your pardon.
Let's get going.
If you think that's a good idea. I
Ready to
concur with
listen.
your plan. I shall see to that.
Do you need some help?
Your request has been granted. If you think that's a good idea.
Require my assistance.
Do you need some help?
I shall see
Our
to
hero
that.
has fallen.
I'm ready to listen.
Feel the power of the dragon flame.
This is inconceivable.
Do you
If you
need some
think
help?
that's a good idea. I shall see to that.
I'm ready
Your
to
request
listen.
has been granted.
Do you need
I
some
concur
help?
with your plan.
Most fascinating.
Let's get going.
The king has returned.
Do you need some help?
I shall see to that.
Let's
Your
get
request has been
going.
granted. You shall all burn.
You require my assistance.
Ready to listen.
If you think that's a good idea.
Let's get going.
Well,
What is our plan?
I'm ready to listen. Let's get going.
I shall see to that.
Do you need some help?
Feel the power of the dragon flame.
listen.
Our forces are under
Let's
attack.
get going.
I'm listening.
If you think that's a good idea,
Let's get going.
I concur with your plan. What worries you today?
What are you bothering me about? So,
I'm ready to listen.
Most fascinating.
Let's get going.
Your request has been
You
granted.
need some
I
help.
shall see that. If you think that's a good idea. Your request has been granted. I concur with
Ready to listen.
you. Burn!
Do you need some help?
Power of the dragon flame.
I'm ready to listen. Do you need some help? Let's get going.
You require my assistance? Elementary. Splendid!
Do you need some help?
Most fascinating. Well?
More work?
Let's get going.
Finally! The Rod of Absorption is fully charged with the elemental power of the old gods. Now, let us waste no time and get it back to Khaz Modan before it is too late.
Great. And we can finally get out of this freaky temple. I'm ready to listen.
What is that?
So we meet again, Grand Inquisitor of Naga. I was hoping that the dragon aspects had dealt with you appropriately. The Grand Inquisitor of Naga is the mightiest and strongest of all Starspawn. He single-handedly destroyed a battalion of my dragons in the War of the Old Gods' Fall. I fear that there is nothing that we can do with an army as small as we have here. He will slaughter us in a matter of seconds.
I have a fully charged Rod of Absorption. It seems that we have no choice but to unleash some of the old god energies now, or we won't ever make it back to Khaz Modan to use them.
No, that won't work. The Grand Inquisitor and his great corruptors are manifestations of the energies of the Well of Corruption itself. Releasing the powers from the rod would only make him more powerful than before.
Erigden! Oh, it is great to see you.
Cover me. I will teleport you away from here.
Watch out, Erigden! Oh dear. The rod was too full to absorb all the energy. Ugh.
No! Tolasek! Damn, this doesn't look good at all. Cover me now! I'm getting us out of here!
Well, well. That was a surprising development, wasn't it?
Yes. I wouldn't have expected them to escape the Grand Inquisitor.
Well, it makes no difference. What matters is that our heroes managed to carry out their little ritual at the Well of Corruption. Now that the power to release the old gods has been brought to Azeroth, it is not really important who wields it. It will serve our purposes in the end.
Those fools don't understand that they carry with them the seed of their world's destruction.
Now, let's see what will happen next.